What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, what's up? I am Tron Moses of Tron Moses Media, and today I want to talk about gear. We talked about gear before, but this time we talking about gear from a different perspective. Let's get into it. All right, so as I was going about my day the other day, I was really thinking about gear, like how when I first got into photography, looking at other people's pictures, it kind of make you want what somebody else have. And first of all, let me say that I am Tron Moses of Tron Moses Media. Y'all already know that. If you're new to my channel is geared towards beginner photographers. That's who I'm talking to. I don't care who watch. Maybe you might get something, but I am talking to the beginners. Now, when you first start out in photography, of course, you're looking at other people's work. You want your work to look like their work. And you might get caught in a cycle of wanting to have the latest gear. And let me tell you, that's a wrong road to go down because in the photography world, they're coming out with new cameras and new lenses every single year. And this stuff is costly. We all know that it is costly. But having the latest stuff is not going to make you a better photographer. Having the latest lenses, having the latest cameras is not going to make you a better photographer. And I might say that a couple of times throughout this video because I really want you to grab that. Having the latest stuff is not going to make you a better photographer. Because I used to have that in my mind too, not actually saying to myself, like, if I had this, it'll make me a better photographer, but like, oh, when I get this, the photos will be better, but you know what's going to make you a better photographer? One, being creative, and two, learning the tools that you already have. Now, I'm not telling you don't get the latest gear. I'm not telling you don't get the latest nothing. But don't get caught up in a cycle where you have to have the latest stuff because you feel like it's going to make you better. It's not going to make you better at all. Now, I'm not one that feel like I have to have the latest stuff. I'm still shooting and still getting great quality with a Sony A7R III. They came out with the Sony A7R IV. Now we got the new Sony A7 V out. I'm still getting great quality with the A7R III. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I could put the R3 down and still get great quality with my A7R II. Because I don't feel like, all right, gear does play a part. Gear does play a part. But the biggest part is the person behind the gear. The biggest part is the person using the gear. And I'm gonna tell you why I say that. You could give two photographers the same cameras, the same lenses, and their work will look nothing alike. I'm serious. I've seen photographers shoot with a camera and lens, and their work was amazing. Then I seen somebody else shoot with that same camera and lens, and their work looked nowhere near what the other person work looked like. So that tells me it's not all about the gear. That it's a big part of it is the person using the gear. I'm serious. A big part of it is the person using the gear. So don't start your photography road out with, you got to have this, you got to have that. You can do amazing work with whatever camera you have. And I do mean that. It may not be the sharpest, but sharpness does not always equal to a great photo. There's a lot of photos out there that's sharp, but that don't make it a great photo. Focus more on being creative. Focus more on just your love for photography and express that through your photos rather than having to have the latest stuff. That's not gonna make you a better photographer. That's not gonna make you a better photographer. That is not gonna make you a better photographer. All right? So I came through today just to say that. Just to say that. Because we do get caught up in looking at other people's work. And there are people out there that master their camera. Learn how to use your tools. Learn how to use your tools. Like, I'm not a studio photographer. I'm a location photographer. This is what I do. When I get on location, I always get on location before my subject. I start scouting a location. Okay, I want to use her there. And maybe not be thinking of poses right away, but I know I want to use her there. I want to get her come over here. I want to get her over there. I'm thinking of stuff like that when I get to the location. And I can do that I could shoot that with any lens, any camera. Like I said before, I have used, and I'm gonna put one of the pictures up. I'm gonna put a few of the pictures up right here. I have used a Sony a6400 and took good quality photos. They may not have been the sharpest photos, but they were good images. So you don't have to have the latest gear. You don't have to have the latest and greatest. Because like I told you, you're going down a rabbit hole when you start doing that because they're coming out with new stuff every single year. All right, so I'm talking to new photographers. Focus on your craft. Focus on being creative. Focus on your love for photography. Express your vision through your photos. Express what you're seeing through your photos and communicate that through your photos, and you'll be all right. But anyway, I am Tron Moses of Tron Moses Media, and I'll catch y'all on the next video. Subscribe to the channel if you are not yet subscribed. I'm here to motivate and encourage new photographers. That's who I want to focus on, new photographers. Because when I first started, I had nobody to tell me anything. Like, I would hit up photographers. I wanted to know how to retouch images. I wanted to know how to do this, how to do that. Nobody wants to tell you anything. And then, it is what it is, but I'll catch y'all in the next video.